Dear sweetie, come here, I'm in the living room. We need to talk. Eric just wanted to finish his dinner, have a beer, watch Chicago Fire and call it a night. Perfect. This day couldn't get any worse. I'm coming, dear, he replied, dragging himself to the living room. Emily was sitting on the sofa, looking uneasy. A half-empty bottle of California Red sat on the table. Emily finished her glass and quickly poured another. Eric dropped heavily into his chair. What is it? He asked, already sensing the weight of the conversation. I'm not going to beat around the bush, Eric, Emily started. I've been your faithful wife and a good mother to our children for all these years. They're grown now, so my job is done. As you know, I was a virgin when we married. So was I, Eric interrupted, his patience fraying. He had a bad feeling about where this was headed. Anyway, Emily continued, unfazed, I'm going away this weekend with a friend. What's his name? Eric asked, his tone sharp. If you must know, it's Jordan. Your boss, Jordan Carrington? He's younger than our son, Eric shot back. Don't be ridiculous, Eric, he's 30. Give me some credit, Emily replied. Look, I just want to experience other men. I know you love me and will under Jordan. When it's all over, I'll make it up to you and we can move on. Be realistic, Emily, Eric said, struggling to keep calm. If you do this, our marriage is over. Stop being melodramatic, Eric. You wouldn't divorce me over something so trivial. Besides, it would cost you too much. Maybe, Eric conceded, but I would still kick out a cheating wife. Emily rolled her eyes, dismissing his anger. Jordan will pick me up on Friday evening. I expect you to invite him in. He's a bit nervous, so seeing that you're okay with it will help him. Seriously, Eric couldn't believe what he was hearing. You want me to entertain your boyfriend while you get ready for your weekend with him? Don't be rude, Eric, but yes, that's what I expect. Offer him a drink. Yes, darling, Eric replied coldly. Needless to say, Friday night at the Bismarck house was icy. Eric slept on the pull-out bed in his office. Emily's only comment was, really, Eric, you're being so childish. At exactly 7 p.m., a new ominous melody played on the doorbell. Eric, what is that awful sound? Emily called from upstairs. It's the doorbell, honey. I changed the tune. What is it? It sounds so familiar. It's called El Degelo, dear, Eric replied. Emily, still preening after a day of preparation, wasn't ready. I don't like it. Change it later. Now let Jordan in. I need another 15 minutes. Offer him a drink. He likes bourbon. Of course, dear, Eric said, looking through the peephole. It was Jordan, grinning like an idiot. Eric opened the door wide and then, without hesitation, crushed Jordan's balls with one swift kick of his new Tony Lama crocodile boots. When poor Jordan grabbed his crotch and began to fall forward, Eric kneed Jordan in the jaw. Jordan vomited, fell on the porch, and passed out. Eric closed the door and went back to his TV show. 25 minutes later, Emily made her grand entrance and looked around in confusion. Where is Jordan? He decided to wait on the porch. Honestly, Eric, you better not have been rude to him or, I swear I didn't say a word to him, honey. Emily threw her purse and duffel bag onto the counter and swung the door open. My God, Eric, what you? That was all she could get out before Eric gently pushed her from behind with his boot to clear the doorway. He closed the door and turned the key twice. Eric, you monster, let me in. She sobbed loudly and pounded furiously on the door. Emily, please look outside. You see a man coming. He has some information for you. Eric shouted loudly through the closed door. Mrs. Emily Bismarck, yes, you've been served. Another thud behind the door. The next day, Eric changed the doorbell music to Back's Come Sweet Death. Did you like this story? Let us know in the comments what you liked. Subscribe to our Cheat Stories channel. Also, don't forget to like and ring the bell so you don't miss more interesting stories. Thanks for joining me on this journey.